Let's install Kramm-Lox on a little bit more difficult piston here. You see these ribs give us limited access to the pinhole. Normally we'd like to install somewhere around that pick lock notch, but here we only have that gap between the ribs. So let's go ahead and install one. First, by putting the temporary clip into one of the lock grooves here, and that keeps the pin from sliding out while we install the first lock. These are much easier to install when the pin's in place, so trust me on that. Go ahead and verify. There we go. It's not going to slide out now. That temporary clip's holding it in place. So we'll take the first lock and we'll slide the unbent end of the lock into the pin bore and engage that end in the wire lock groove there. It's very important that it's engaged before you try this install. If you press down with your thumb, you'll feel the wire tension that tells you it is engaged. So let's put the tool on the bent end of the lock and force it inward towards the pinhole. You see it slides into the pinhole and the lock groove. Now you see we aren't quite engaged there. We need to get the dog leg all the way around into the pick lock notch. So take the tool, the end of the tool, and just rotate it towards the gap. And when you do this procedure, you always want to rotate it towards the gap. So we'll go ahead and put the tool on there and finish rotating it until it seats into the pick lock notch. There. Now it will not rotate when it's in the motor. Make sure it's fully seated and you're done. That's the installation. Now here I'd pull this clip out and continue on building the motor, but I'm going to go ahead and show you the removal here. Place the removal tool on the end of the dog leg there, and you bend the handle inward towards the center of the pin. See how it pops out? Do that a few times just to show you. You don't have to do that, but we just rotate the handle around and that lock will pop out completely. And that's it. You're done.